Little welcome swallow just took off then as we approached the front. Do occasionally see crocs swimming up and down here, but generally crocs stay away from the ferry because of the noise and everything associated with it. I'm just trying to see what the water is actually at. It actually looks like the tide is still pushing in. If you look at the leaves on the surface here, and they do seem to be still going that way, so it's not high tide as yet. Can't be far off it though, the river's pretty full for no rain. We're about 7 kilometres from the mouth of the river, which is down to our right hand side, and when we stop in another 10 minutes we will be able to cast our eye over the mouth of the river. It's very very pretty. The way it enters the water just looks fantastic. The river itself, if you follow the meandering path that it takes, it's about 120 kilometres in length. If you go in a straight line, it's about 60 kilometres, about 40 miles. I'm not sure how far up the salt water affects the river, so you'll be able to ask the guy on the boat this afternoon if you want to know. Now, a lot of people do ask, why haven't you got a bridge across the river? And I suppose it'd be quite a massive undertaking. You know, it's obviously quite a big bridge, it's going to be needed, but also when we do have a big wet season, see the yellow sign where we're going to get off at the ramp straight across? 1996 was the last year we had what we refer to as the big wet, and the river got halfway up that sign. Okay, bearing in mind it is currently very close to high tide. So that's what can happen around here when it really decides to rain. The river at this point, some Torres Strait pigeons just flying across. Come down from the Torres Strait, these guys nest on the islands offshore, come in and feed on the rainforest on a daily basis, and then fly out to the islands again. Yeah, the river was 4 kilometres wide at this point, went right back up to the main road where we first turned off. So you'd have to do a bridge across the river and then approach roads to the bridge for that distance. A massive undertaking, and that would cost millions of dollars. There's only 12,000 people live in the Douglas Shire. So I don't think it's going to happen.
Also, I think it's controlled, isn't it?
I actually like the life rafts on the ferry. So they're designed to, if the ferry does sink, you hang off the side in the water. I'll sit in the middle and orchestrate things. So if you look at that sign now, the 22,000 volt mark was the height the water got to. Still a fair way above us.